Listen, anytime a holiday comes up, the one thing I dread is having to wrap all the gifts because I don't know how to do all the fancy sizes and the different shapes, so on and so forth. So I normally just put a gumbled look of wrapping paper together and say, here, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever the case might be. But now all my problems are solved with Mrs. Z. Mrs. Z is here. Wrapped by Me. You're going to show us how to wrap gifts the proper way and make it easy for us, I hope?
Well, I like to go with the creative aspect too.
Okay.
So when I get a new client of some sort, when they contact me, I always ask important questions in regards to what's the person's favorite color, which quintessentially, hopefully the person that's asking me the question, this is like verified. If they're into very minimalistic, if they're into sparkly, if they're into something of the aspect of the here and now. So say, for example, if they like Marvel, or if they like Star Wars, or if they're into something old school like Frosty the Snowman or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Those things make it that much easier for me to do the wrapping for that gift for that person. And I always like to believe when I am wrapping, this is the kind of gift I want to give somebody. So I'm going to put that extra special touch to it to make sure that all the bases are covered and that this person can say, hey, you know what? She did a fabulous job and I will use her again because, again, it's my work, my name, my brand, and I'm putting myself out there to showcase the talent that I have to be able to do this.
And there is something to be said about taking that extra little bit of time and wrapping the gift to the recipient's likes, interests, whatever puts a smile on their face.
Absolutely, and it also shows you if the partner or partners or individuals are paying attention to what that person wants and needs and likes.
Yeah, sure.
And loves as well too, right? So, because you don't want to just give them something that it's like haphazardly looking to some degree, and it's not even something that they would like or even color-wise too. So it's more or less personal touch, personal flavor to that person, so that way they know they are loved, wanted, appreciated, and that the person giving it to them says, I know what you do, here's an acknowledgement for you.
And what you're doing is not just for Christmas. We know the holidays are just around the corner.
Correct.
But you can see here, whether it's for baby gifts, graduations, engagements, Easter, Halloween, you cover all the celebrations no matter what.
Exactly. So all you would need to do is contact me, let me know, find details of what you need, and as well too when you need it done.
Okay, well listen, I'm ready to wrap. I'm ready to be taught. What do you have for me that I can kind of watch you, or are you gonna make me struggle? What's happening here?
We're gonna let you do it.
Oh boy, oh boy.
So,
okay, here we go.
Ta-da.
Yeah.
Round little circular tin.
Okay.
And which one do you like? We like the cutesy Santa, or we like
let's go with the old-fashioned. Let's go with the old-fashioned here.
I'm gonna give you
So
that.
normally I would kind of take a roll of paper like this, and I don't know. I would start it something like this and get a feel for how much I need. Maybe something like that.
Sure. There's some wonderful scissors.
Okay.
If worse comes to worse, grab a box. When all in doubt.
Okay, it makes a lot of sense. That's right. Yes,
I've got boxes.
Put it in a box, and then you just kind of cut up through here. I'm just eyeballing it here.
That's okay. Sometimes I use a meter stick every now and then too.
Okay.
Got one of those kicking
and
around.
I got a little. I'm off camera now probably, but that's okay. Sorry guys, I'll get back in camera. I'll just do this. Okay. So I got what I think I need for my piece of paper.
Okay.
Let's keep our area clean. Put that away.
Try to anyway.
Because I hope I don't need that anymore. And now I would just kind of well, you have to put the tape at the bottom.
Yep.
And I would do, my mom taught me this. You're always supposed to fold in.
Fold a little bit.
Do a little fold so you don't see the rip, right? Is that right?
Yep, that's exactly what I do.
See, Mom, I listened to you. I listened to you.
You should be proud of them, Mom.
There you go. And then we're going to be doing this here. I don't know how much time we got left, Jay. My producer, Jay, will let me know which time we got left here. Then we put it over like this. You're really not helping me here. No. You're really making me struggle here. That's going to have to pull that out. I didn't cut enough.
That's okay.
And then, yeah, I would just kind of start Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, this is what I don't have at home. I don't have my own personal tape guru. So thank you very much. You imagine what I would have had to done?
I always like using the gift wrap tape. It's amazing, needless to say.
And then, I don't know, I would just fold it in like this and fold it over, and apparently they're having a blast in the control room right now watching how bad this is. But then,
hey, he's trying it. It's all good.
I would neaten it up a little bit, but considering my time constraints on camera here and being watched,
and then you can put that
and then
on
you
there.
put a little bow on. Of course, I'd fix it up a little bit. But okay, so this is mine. I want to see what yours would look like now.
Oh my. Okay, no problem. You know what? We're gonna use Save Piece.
I'm doing all my work.
Yep.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, hey, she's unwrapping my gift. I must have done
Not
a good
really.
job. Oh no. Okay, she's fixing it up. So what are we doing here? You're trying to fix the mess I made up.
Well, not particularly too much of a mess, because a circular one is difficult to wrap, not gonna lie. And I've done some octagon ones. Those were interesting to do as well too. Sometimes the rectangular one can be a little more difficult as well too.
Oh, I should be doing my job here now like you did for me. Here we go. See?
Try and pop it out a little.
I'll put on a little piece of tape here. Probably too big.
That's okay. More the merrier.
More the merrier.
There
Makes
we
it more
go.
difficult for when people need to open it.
Nah, it's okay. Then it gives them work to do. Why
Yeah,
not? They
exactly.
gotta earn the present. Why
That's
not?
right.
Right.
So when you have new clients come in, you kind of
Or they contact me on my website.
They contact you.
Yeah.
You have a little checklist that you kind of go over.
Yeah, basically, because I try and make it as personalized and as customized to it. So why not, right? It's the whole factor of you love somebody, you like their company or individuals as well too. You want to make sure that they're appreciated and that they know that they're appreciated as well too. So, and that's half the battle right there, especially these days. Kindness always, you try and win out on that on so many levels.
Do you need me to put my finger anywhere?
No, I just need my scissors.
Just need your scissors.
I just need my scissors.
Where am I cutting for you? Oh,
No, you don't need to.
okay. We got a couple minutes left. I'm being told.
All right.
So we're wrapping I'm sure you've heard, but in the past too, people have loved how much the gift is wrapped. They don't want to open it.
Well, there's that too. But you know
this.
what? I'm always under the pretense of, I love seeing the person's face, the one that's going to be gifting that gift.
Yes.
Because sometimes that's the best view ever.
Of course.
And especially if I've added a little tidbit of a surprise to it that they don't know about as well.
What got you into this line of work?
Funny enough, I had a bunch of Christmas gift wrap hanging around the house. So, and I remember saying to one of my girlfriends, God love her, I said, I have all this stuff at the house. I'm like, I'm so done with this. My kids are also older too, so they appreciate money like they all do at certain ages.
Yep.
So I'm kind of like, what am I going to do with this? She's like, why don't you create a business?
And boom.
Boom.
There you
That's
go.
how I got started.
And how long you been in business for now?
Since 2002, actually. So I'm still relatively new to the entrepreneurship as well, too. And it's in this community alone in Hamilton, it's wild and interesting and so much fun to network and meet so many entrepreneurs in the city, what they do, how long they've been in business for, what they create, what they make, and how they showcase it.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Well, presentation is everything, right?
Absolutely. So, and that's kind of the key component part of it too. So,
So
job done.
You've taken my job and you've dressed it up to make it
Just
look
a little
quite nice,
bit, yeah.
To make it quite
Just
nice.
a little bit.
But this is on a very limited, simple basic. You can add, like I'm seeing here, you got the carrots for Easter.
Yeah.
you can probably go to any, you pick up stuff at any craft store and you can really, again, as you said, customize it.
Yeah, I just make it to what I need it to be or what I want it to be or what I think that person will appreciate. Because at the end of the day, when I'm wrapping that gift, it's something that I would be giving to someone.
And Miss Z, all of the information about you is up on our screen. So if you want your gifts wrap, as we tie a bow up on this segment, see how I did that there?
That's beautiful.
Make sure make sure you reach out to Mrs. Z, get your gifts wrapped, support a local business here in Hamilton, and take all the stress. More Hamilton Life when we come back right after this.